I represent Don't Shoot PDA. And Mr. Turner, you said this is the safest nation.
No, I said this was the
This is the safest city in the nation.
Right? One of the safest.
Well, I feel like a person of color, I don't feel safe. When they call the police, I don't feel safe. So I want to know what percentage of minorities really feel safe when the police get called.
Yeah. And I will tell you that's why I'm here today. I want to make sure that this dialogue goes towards not just finger pointing, but also resolution and also education on both sides. Like I said, we have a brand new training facility, huge, gigantic training facility. Okay, and that training facility, we're able to facilitate citizens academies. Where citizens can come in and they can address issues of policy issues. You say, okay, like you don't feel safe calling the police because.
No, what I'm saying is Portland a safe city for like whites, or like how is it safe for? I got little cousins and nephews in the community. Like how is it?
Oh, who's defining safe?
Who is safe to you? Like, are you safe? Are the police safe?
Who do you believe is safe when the police are called?
Who's defining safety?
Let me take a shot at this and then let others answer here. As I take your question seriously, there is numerical safety. Are less people getting killed? Are less people getting raped? Are less homes getting robbed? And on that score, we actually are a safer city than we used to be, and we're getting better. Unfortunately, by the way, sexual assault is the one crime that's going the wrong way. Most others are going down, so we got work to do as a community, keep our sisters safe as well as everyone else. But you asked two questions there, which is safety just the numbers, or is it also feeling safe? And my goal is both. I want the numbers to keep going down, all of them, and I want more people to say, I feel that when I call 911 or approach the police officer who's walking down my street, that I will get justice and fair treatment. That's the goal. Are we there yet? No. Do we need to recruit more officers with more backgrounds? I mean, I wish you could have seen these two officers that were sworn in Thursday. Because not only was one of them a woman, and one of them was an African-American man, but if you looked at their life experience, you would say, I am so glad that those two people are now going to be former police officers. So I take your question very seriously. It's an ideal. We're not there yet. But you ought to feel, anyone in your family ought to feel, and everyone in Portland ought to feel that this is a safe city, and that I personally will get justice when I ask for it.
And that's part of what I said earlier about when police officers make stops, whether it be traffic stops, whether it be pedestrian stops, when they talk to you, they need to explain why they did it and what purpose they did it. Because you need to understand why they did it. If there was no reason, they need to tell you there was no reason. If there was a reason, they need to let you know what the reason was, so that you don't walk away thinking they stopped me for one reason and one reason only. And if they did, there's obviously a process in place to complain about that. But that's what needs to happen. So that when you do call the police, you feel comfortable and you feel safe that they're going to take care of whatever issue you call about and treat you equally as everybody else.
All right, and then my last question.
If I could just intervene. And I'm Dama Maria Damaris, and I'm the interpreter, Spanish interpreter in English, Spanish and Spanish English, and I just want to play the role of a cultural broker. And I worked for many years in this community. I'm a teacher, and I work with regular elementary school. And, so I understand your question and your position, because when you say Portland is one of the safest cities, when you ask Latinos, especially immigrants and workers, they will tell you we do not feel safe because of the police. Exactly. We don't feel comfortable because the police will find any little issues or make it up to pull you over and then say, well, you were twisting a little bit the wheel, or well, you had a broken, light, and and we know that a lot of Latino immigrants, many of them parents and workers, they're caught up in a broken system of immigration, racist laws, and yet we have a lot of policemen, waiting for them in the neighborhoods, waiting for them outside of the bars, just to make their quotas. And so I just wanted to finish saying that Latinos, most of them, I don't want to speak for anyone, but this is what I hear from parents innocent workers every day where I've been working do not feel safe because of the police, and I'm sorry for taking that from you. Thank you.